UX questions. Your user experience questions answered in 3 minutes or less.
Joanna from Camden, New Jersey says, I have way too many work meetings. I can't focus on design because I'm stuck in team meetings. What should I do? I love that question. Thanks for asking, Joanna. This is UX question number 48, and I'm Ben Judy. How can I get UX work done when I have so many meetings? Well, I get it, Joanna. I've worked in many corporate environments where we had a meeting-heavy culture. Every day, 5, 8, 10 meetings, one after another. It does start to feel like there's no time to focus on UX work. True story. I once worked in a company where we discussed the amount of meetings that we had was a problem, and the VP of our department said, hey, if you're in a meeting and you don't see value in it, feel free to leave and get back to work. So the next week, I did exactly that. I was in a staff meeting. I didn't think what was being discussed was relevant to me, so I just quietly got up and left. And everyone stared at me in shock, and they were like, what's wrong? Are you okay? And I said, oh, no, I'm just doing what we talked about. And naturally, the VP said, oh, I actually do want you in this meeting. Would you mind staying? So there went that idea. Here's the thing about meetings now. We live in the information age. We do knowledge work. And that means, theoretically at least, the meetings are the work. When we gather together to exchange information, to make plans together, to provide updates, compare notes, that is our work. If the meetings you are in are necessary, the problem isn't too many meetings. It's that you're being asked to do too much or to work at an unsustainable pace. That's actually a different problem. I hear people end meetings early and say things like, I'll give you some time back. I cringe whenever I hear that. I want to say, hey, the time wasn't mine or yours to begin with. We have both already traded our time in exchange for a paycheck. You don't control time that you can give back to me. We've been hired to maximize our efforts toward our collective goals for the good of the company. If meeting together is a good use of company time, so be it. If not, then let's do something more productive. You owe it to your leaders and your teammates to raise concerns about unproductive meetings or inefficient work practices. Just make sure you're seeking solutions together rather than complaining about too many meetings. Keep asking your questions about UX. Next time I'll answer the question, how should I handle professional jealousy? Hey, it's Ben Judy. Thanks for listening to another episode of UX Questions. Be sure to check out the website at uxquestions.com. That's where you can ask your question, and I'll put it in the queue to answer in a future episode. There's lots of good stuff at uxquestions.com. You'll find full text transcripts for each episode, along with links to the latest YouTube videos and audio podcasts. There's info about sponsorship opportunities and how to get your personal message inserted into an upcoming episode. There's a news page where I keep you updated on exciting developments in the works for UX Questions community and upcoming episodes. If you found me on YouTube or Instagram or in your podcast player, but you haven't yet been to the website, visit uxquestions.com and keep asking your questions about UX.